Hey everybody, welcome back to another 10-minute Marvel video, and you'll hear this coming up on tomorrow's podcast episode. We weren't sure if there was going to be an Agatha All Along trailer. I'm Petter, and as you can see, there was an Agatha All Along trailer. So, I want to talk a little bit about this. We're going to be talking about it on next week's episode of the 10-Minute Marvel podcast. Find that wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. Some link down in the description below. But we got our first look at Agatha All Along. I had said on the podcast, if they're releasing it right now, that's because they know they have something huge for, well, probably Doctor Doom. That's my guess. Doctor Doom is going to be announced, or the new Wolverine, if that's shown in Deadpool and Wolverine. That's going to be the big news from San Diego Comic-Con. So they didn't want Agatha All Along to get buried here. And we got to see a whole bunch from this trailer, and I really enjoyed it. The big thing that I kind of took away from it is, one, we got confirmation of the Witch's Road. We all expected Witch's Road to happen, all expected Witch's Road to show up. Well, we were right. It is happening. It is showing up. But it starts out in an interesting way. It starts out with Agnes, as this detective in Westview. She's investigating a murder of somebody, and, well, don't really know who it is. It's this corpse, face down. Some speculation. I don't think it's actually showing in the images I got here. These are all images that New Rockstars put together. So I pulled this from their Twitter feed, X feed. So many thanks to them. I didn't have to track down a whole bunch of images for this. But there's some theories out there that the corpse we see might be the 838 Wanda. Now, 838 Wanda is the one that the 616 Wanda possessed in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. How the 838 Wanda gets to, well, 616 universe? Great question. Or it could also just be Wanda Maximoff herself. It could be something like that that's being used to help break Agatha out of her funk, out of the hex that she's in, and start gaining her power again. But as she breaks out of the hex, she admits and talks about how she doesn't have power. Her power has been taken away. The Scarlet Witch, Wanda, took away all her power, and now she's trying to get it back. So she has recruited witches who don't have a coven to her cause. That includes Joe Locke, right there. Billy is one of the characters. It doesn't seem like she's recruited Aubrey Plaza's character in this. It seems like Aubrey Plaza's character might be the one kind of leading and pushing Agatha down a path. But I wanted to point out a few other interesting things about it, because honestly, that's about all the plot we have at this point in time. It's kind of, that's the feel that we have for it. We can see some things like, this way, the classic look. As she's trying to break free, she is revisiting some of her Agnes personas from WandaVision, which I thought was interesting. But I would say that the biggest one is this one down at the bottom, where we get W. Maximoff on this, which I think I said incorrectly on our Facebook. I called it a toe tag or a body tag. That doesn't look like a body tag. Why would there be a whole bunch of dates on it if it's a body tag? It actually reminds me a whole lot more of a library checkout slip. Before it was all digital, like you would write your name down and be stamped with the return date, so you know what day everything was supposed to be returned. The library would have that little card that said, "Hey, this is when we expect you to have the book back by." And it says W. Maximoff on there. So the simplest, most obvious solution would be that that's Wanda. But I question a little bit, and this was brought up, not my own idea here for it, but one that I really like. And that's that, who else could be W. Maximoff? Well, if we look up here, we have Billy. What's another name for Billy? William. So, William Maximoff, Wanda's son, could be the W. Maximoff here. But what is this for down here? Is it going to be like the toe tag, body tag? I really don't think so. It doesn't make sense. Obviously, that's where people's minds went. But what else could it be? Right now, I don't have a good theory on that. So if you have a good theory on that, let me know down in the comment section below. And let me know what you thought of this trailer. Is the trailer enjoyable? Not? More excited for it? Less excited for it after seeing all of this? But yeah, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning, if you want to hear more speculation on this, we're going to be talking about this on next week's 10-Minute Marvel episode as well. Some other fun content. So join us then. Every Tuesday that comes out, Tuesday morning. And if you want to find it, you can find 10-Minute Marvel wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. Though there are a few links down in the description below to get you started. But with that, I'll see you next time.